I think I'll go for this. It's a Schofield. It's a lamb's wool and acrylic jumper, and it's got the elbow patches and it's got the shoulder patches. £6, and I've seen these on for a bit more than that. Yeah, I think we'll take that. North Face, but it's really in your face. I just, £6. I just don't like it. I prefer the logos to be a bit more subtle, and I think the buyers do as well. I've got a feeling that will stay on for quite some time. That's too in your face. Nah, that can stay for £6.
A nice 3XL Lions top from the last Lions tour. £8 though. And this will go for about 12 to 15, I reckon. It's just not quite enough in that. So I'm gonna leave it. There's a nice yellow Lacoste polo here for £5. It all looks pretty decent. If we look there, it looks all right. But Lacoste, look, there's a bit of unravelling on the collar. And I've already looked, there's no label inside. Like there's no wash label. It's just not there. This says it's a Fugazi to me. I'm not convinced, so that's staying as well. John Lewis merino wool jumper. £6. Sorry, £4. But you can see there's a lot of bobbling on it, and it has lost its shape a little bit at the bottom. That's the thing I always check for if it's lost its shape. The bobbling can be sorted, but the shape can't. So that's staying.
So I'm in the car now, in the serenity of the car, the peacefulness of the car after being in the charity shop. What I usually do now, what I've decided that I'm going to do is when I do charity shop videos, actually in the shop, I'll show you the stuff that I'm leaving, and then I'll show you the stuff that I've bought. Okay, so when I'm in the car. All right, so first and foremost, £10. Lovely pair of Helly Hansen winter snow boots, like all fleece lined. Okay, really, really nice. Little bit of mud on them, but most importantly, no rips or tears. These all clean up nicely. I don't mind putting in a little bit of effort with the cleaning. I mean, brand new, you're looking at over £100 for boots like these. So I paid a tenner for them. I'm pretty sure I'll get something there. So yeah, pleased with that. Really pleased. Just show you again the Timberland polo. Okay, that's quite a vibrant yellow, and it's in really good condition. There's no bobbling on it or anything like that. And if you, the really good way of telling is by looking at the collars, that the ends aren't turned up or anything like that. This is nice. Now, I showed you that Lacoste polo, and I really did think that was fake. I could be wrong, but there was no label on the inside. Whereas on this one, there's an absolute, well, take your pick. There's an absolute plethora of labels there on the inside of the Timberland polo. So again, oh God, I hate using the C word, but yeah, it's got Christmas written. Oh, I said it. Okay, that does have Christmas present written all over it. Okay, and considering it's the end of September, you do have to consider that. Okay, next is this. Yeah, put it the right way round. Okay, this was in there. Now I'm going to test it. I've kept the receipt because obviously I can't test this in the shop. Okay, you can take it home to test. That's always keep the receipt. It has been pat tested, so that's good. This is basically Azatom Home Hub, and it's still got its little remote control, all right, which is great. And in the middle there, it's got a docking pod for an iPod. They're still around. They're still around. I don't know if you can buy them anymore. Do Apple still do them? That's one thing that I'm going to have to check. But even if they don't, there are plenty of people that maybe will find their iPod lying around and think, oh, Christ, yes. I used to listen to that all the time. Is there anything I can listen to it on? And if the answer is no, then they usually go onto eBay to get something like this. This cost me £8. And I've looked on eBay and they're going for between 22 and 25. So there's a little bit of a markup here and there's a bit of a margin to play with as well. Okay, so pleased with that. Yep, that will go. The Timberland Polo that I bought, okay, I didn't tell you, did I? This was £6. There's a little bit of a markup there. That is smack on the limit that I will go to for a polo shirt. Smack on it. I wouldn't, if that was more than £6, I wouldn't have done it. Right, also, and this was £5.50, a nice 100% wool aquascutum jumper, £5.50. And as well, when I'm looking at the jumpers, especially the wool jumpers, I'm looking under the armpits, okay, and also checking to see if the jumper still has its shape. So looking at the bottom of the jumper and seeing if like the elastic has just totally flayed out. On this one it hasn't. To be honest, if it has been worn, it hasn't been worn very often. It's in good condition, so really pleased with that. Also, and these will go pretty much all the time, a Marks and Spencer's autograph cashmere jumper. All right, that's nice, and that only cost a £5 and it's a medium. The aquascutum jumper was a large, so yeah, that'll go. Really pleased with that. Pair of Jack and Jones jeans. Now, I do, because, yeah, you normally find these on the high streets, okay? There's one in my high street in Cwmbran in South Wales. There's a Jack and Jones shop there. These jeans, they go for between about 30 and 40 quid. They're, you know, they're popular jeans. And this one was £4 and a 36 waist. So, you know, in relatively, you know, in not relatively good condition, in very good condition. I've checked the bottoms of them. They're absolutely fine. There's no fraying on them. They're a decent pair of jeans. So when they're going brand new for about 40 quid and you pick them up for a £5 and they're in good condition, there is a margin there. There is a market there. Jack and Jones jeans I usually sell, and they usually sell not super quick, but they go within about 6 weeks. So, yep, they're on. I'm pleased with that. Next up, I don't usually do men's shirts because they take a long time to shift. But again, we've got the run up to the C word. This is a nice shirt, floral design, floral pattern on it, lots of colour in it. It's a Joe Brown's, okay, really pleased with that. A decent name, XXL, so a decent size. £6 I paid for that. Be putting that on for between 10 and 15 quid. And again, it feels new, it feels hardly worn, and as long as the photographs basically show it in its best light, then I'm pretty sure that that will go before the C word comes around. Next up, 2 jumpers made by the same company, and the company is called Showful. These are Showful. God, the things there you go. It cost £6, but there's the Showful label there. And the first one that I got was the typical wool sort of like chunky knit pattern, in really nice condition, and it's a wool blend. It's 50% wool, 50% acrylic, but it is, yeah, 50% lamb's wool, 50% acrylic. Now, yeah, it would be... Would it be better if it was 100% lamb's wool? You'd probably pay more for it. But what I will say is that these blended ones, you get the softness of the lamb's wool and it also washes better. It doesn't shrink as quickly because it's got acrylic in it. All right, so some people might actually say that these ones are better, but I suppose it is a case of personal choice. There's another one here. Again, 50% lamb's wool, 50% acrylic. Again, the Showful brand. Okay, this one's a medium. Okay, there's Showful, and it's got the shoulder pads on, and it's got the elbow patches on. Okay, and it's sort of like a waffle knit design. It's each to their own, isn't it, with their taste? But again, that was £6. Pretty sure, considering it's a lamb's wool blend jumper and it's a decent name, I think I will make some money on that. Okay, so yeah, pleased with that. And last but not least, I don't know if I've got a bit of a banger here. Okay, it is, I paid £4 for it. It's a Dunlop messenger bag. Okay, and it's got about 20 years worth of dust on it. So in fact it could be more than 20 years worth of dust. This screams the 70s, absolutely screams it. But inside it's in really nice condition. I can clean this up and make it look pretty decent. Messenger bags are selling quite well at the moment, so yeah, I'm really pleased with this, really pleased. So yeah, I've checked on eBay. What I paid, was it £4? Yeah, I paid £4 for these. These go for about £25. Okay, and that's just there are some people that have put it on for 40. I mean, I'm a realist. I know I'm not going to get 40 for it, but yeah. So that's my haul. There's also a red bread bin, which I did show to Mrs. S first, and she has said that it doesn't go with our kitchen. I sort of agree with her, but I've kept the receipts. And really, bread bins, you will be shocked at how much these things cost. It's just a place to hold your bread. It's just to put your bread in. That's all it does. But they don't cost a lot of money. So I picked one up for £5. There's nothing wrong with it. It's like a retro red bread bin. Okay, I might actually do a quick video of it when I get back in the house. And I'll put that on. There's no name on it or anything like that, but I'll just put it on and just see how it does, just out of curiosity, really. But again, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to make some money on that, and it'll sell for more than the £5 that I paid for it. And this is said bread bin. Paid a £5 for it. It's not going to stay in the kitchen. It'll go on, but I think I'll get more than a £5 for it, simply because bread bins go for a lot of money.
Look at this one. £6. Pringle Sports. You've got the diamonds. Oh, it's a nice colour. You've got the Pringle on the arm. It's pure new wool. It's good. But look, there's a little hole in the back there. It's no good. Gotta leave it. Oh, it's beautiful as well. Shame. Really nice Adidas All Blacks polo. You know, the print is in good condition. Got the Adidas there. Okay, but 2XL, but it's £8. It's too much. There's not enough on the bone for that.
So in the shed at the moment, and I thought I would show you some of my pickups from October. What should we call it? Bit of truffling in the old charity shops. Yeah, so as I know that I'm doing some videos in the charity shops, really showing, I think, a really important thing, and that is what to leave on the shelf. Okay, you will find that charity shops are a bit of a treasure trove. They've got loads of stuff, but the skill is to know what to buy, what to leave and what price you should buy it at, and that's what you will learn through time. And also I'm hoping that these videos are going to speed up that process a little bit for you. That's my full intention anyway. First one's here. This is a pair of nice jeans. Okay, well, I'm saying nice jeans, premium bespoke jeans with a luxury finish. There, it says that there. But this brand is a brand that I haven't really tried yet, and that is Hackett of London. Okay, so these are a pair of Hackett jeans. You can see there, Hackett London. Okay, nice, like light beige, 36 regular, and I picked these up for £3.50. Now, I'm probably thinking about 10 to 12 to sell these on. So yeah, nice pair of Hackett jeans. And as I said, it's a brand that I haven't really tried. I've seen quite a bit of Hackett stuff. They do the polo shirts as well, don't they, with like the big decals on. I think I have sold some of those, but they took quite a long time to shift. But Hackett trousers I've never really tried, so that's something to try. Talking about trying new stuff as well, I have here 2 pairs. They're going to need to go through the bit of dust on that one. Marks and Spencer's, again, M&S. I think when I do a review of the year video, I think I will say that M&S have been surprising in terms of just how quickly they sell. All right, but we're coming up to the Christmas party season. We're coming up to like the Christmas do season. And so what I've managed to get hold of are 2 pairs of like the dress trousers with the stripe down the side, the black dress trousers. Now, you know, the lovely Mrs. S was saying, well, what do they go with? Have you got like the full suit? I'm like, no, because these would go with like a nice burgundy jacket or a nice like dark green jacket. They're black. They'll go with anything. All right. So yeah, 2 pairs of these, and I sourced these for £3, and I got some with a 38-inch waist and a 31-inch leg. Now that's pretty close to average, I would say. And I got some as well that was slightly thinner, but again £3. But again, the trouser with the black stripe down the side. Okay, I think that they're called dress pants. I'm sure they're called dress pants. I will be checking, all right, because you've got to get your titles right. All right, I've just done a video, or just released a video about what you can do to enhance your sales in the run up to Christmas in Q4. And my first point was make sure your titles are correct. But these, again, £3. Now, again, these are a bit of a test just to see how they perform. All right, it could be that they're still in my shop in 6 months' time, but we'll see if the Christmas season or the Christmas party season does shift them. I've got them both for £3. I'll probably put them on for 10, because I know that if you go to Marks and Spencer's to actually buy them brand new, they are much more expensive than that. Okay, you're probably looking at about 25-30 quid for that. So there's nothing wrong with them, no rips, no tears, all the stitching's complete. So yeah, I'll put those on and see how they do. Also, I picked up a pair of trousers from a very strong brand, which I was reading this morning has just been sold. Or is it? No, it's not. It's the white stuff that's just been sold. This one's Fat Face. Fat Face, white stuff, pretty much the same sort of style, the same sort of thing. These are a nice pair of Fat Face trousers, 34 regular, coloured as well. And what I mean by coloured is you find that the pinks, the reds, the greens, the blues do sell quite well. So yeah, nice pair of trousers. I was saying, wasn't I, about a sale? I was reading in the paper this morning, white stuff has just been sold for 41 million quid. And it was formed in the 1990s by 2 friends who met on a ski holiday. There you go. There you go. Also picked up, again for £3, okay, a pair of Sunderland of Scotland, okay, golf shorts. Now, yeah, it's getting a bit it's getting a bit chilly, isn't it? Yeah, the weather is beginning to turn, so you're probably thinking to yourself, golf shorts, you know, why are you putting golf shorts on for? Surely hold them back until the spring. Yeah, okay, could do. But you've also got people going on golfing holidays to warmer climes. Maybe they just want a pair of shorts to pick up. So really, I'm going to put these on, price them in the way that I feel that they should be priced. These are a pair of 46-inch Sunderland of Scotland shorts, grey, decent brand. Pick these up for, I should have put £3 again. I'm going to put them on for about 10. I'll probably get about 8 for these. Okay. Also, bit of men's active wear, pair of Macron shorts. Okay, grey. You know, universal. You can wear these to the gym. You can wear these to the footy. Medium size. You know, nice pair, decent brand, Macron. Okay, so nice pair of shorts there. Got them for £3. I don't think I'll make much on those. Probably sell them for about 6 or 7, roughly. I'll put them on for 8 and see how they go. Pleased with this one. Under Armour, extra large. Under Armour Golf cold gear. So, excellent time of year to sell something like this. Yeah, Under Armour top there. You can see the Under Armour Golf. Okay, extra large. Nice blue. Can't really go wrong, really. Nice decal on the back as well. Okay, just typical Under Armour. No rips, no tears in that. I picked that up for £4.25. I'll probably put this on for between 12 and 15. All right, and I'll take an offer anything north of a tenner for that. But really, on that, I'm doubling my money. Now, these, when you go through trousers, it is worth, you've got your normal trousers, you've got your trousers that, like there's a load of T&W trousers, there's a load of F&F trousers, the Tesco brand, T&W being Taylor and Wright. I think they're sold by like Matalan. That's the Matalan brand. Now, there's nothing wrong with these. They're absolutely fine, but they don't really hold much value when reselling. But in amongst all the trousers, you can normally come across a nice pair. One way of telling that if they're a nice or a decent pair of trousers is to look for this. This is rubberized, okay? These little arrows here are rubber to hold the thing in place. So, number one, that is quite a way of showing that it's a bit of a premium pair of trousers. Also, now these ones haven't got them, but look for the ones with like the elastic expansion in them as well, especially the Marks and Spencer's ones. They go quite well. But this is a brand called Spoke. Okay, there. And I picked these up for £3.50. This is a decent brand. Okay, these trousers are advertised in magazines such as like Men's Health and stuff like that. They're a premium pair of trousers, and looking at them, they have been really, really well made. These are a Spoke Build B 36 waist, and I think I've tried them on. I'm a 36 waist. They're a little bit too long for me, so I would say I'm a short leg, so these would be regular leg. Build, I think with Spoke, the Build B means probably slim fit. Okay, not skinny fit, slim fit. And I should think Build C is a bit more of a relaxed. Again, that is something to look out for. If you've got something that you need to look up in terms of, you know, it's like some premium like Lacoste and Calvin Klein, they will sometimes have like just a sizing number, and you've got to go onto the website to find out what number that corresponds to. Yeah, okay. It's a bit of a pain in the backside. Why they can't put a normal measurement on, I don't know. But it is a sign of a premium brand that will be in higher demand. Okay, so nice pair of blue spoke trousers there. Bit disappointed these didn't fit me, actually. They're a nice pair. And also picked up a Canterbury of New Zealand polo shirt. Okay, this would be really, really nice for anybody into their rugby. Extra large, £4.25. Again, I put it on for between 8 and 10, probably taken off of anything north of 7 on that. So again, not much markup on that, but it's a product that's easy to list, easy to sell, decent brand. And again, I keep saying you've got to generate the sales for people to actually come to your store and look at what you have. So, you know, just because that isn't going to go for much profit doesn't mean it isn't worth doing. Okay, far from it. It is worth doing. Trust me, because they're the products that generate the eyes to your eBay store. I've also picked up a few electronics as well. A Polaroid sort of like square camera needs a bit of a cleanup. There's a bit of dust in the lens. So, and this is a PDC 3080, and it's a 3.2 megapixel. Now, I paid for this, and this is why it's sometimes worth talking to the people in the shops. It was marked at 35. I checked online, about 75, 80. I won't get that. I know I won't get that. But that sort of markup gets me interested. But I was looking at it. It didn't have any batteries in or anything like that. And I've got to give it a bit of a clean up. So I did say 25, and they took it. So, you know, sometimes it is worth actually speaking to the people who are actually behind the desk. You know, it could be that you met with a flat no, sorry, no, we just can't discount. So, yeah, okay, fine. All right, put it back. But, yeah, that was quite a nice find. I still haven't tested it yet, okay? But even if it doesn't work, still sales and repair, it will go for about the 25 quid. That's why I asked about knocking it down, because if they said no to the 35, I would have left it back on the shelf, because its spares and repair value wouldn't have been there. So, you know, it is a business that I'm running. So, you know, sometimes asking questions like that, it is worth doing. Also, things like this. I paid £5 for this. It's a Sony docking speaker, and it also has, I don't know if it's got Bluetooth. If they've got Bluetooth, great, okay, but also what you got to look for is if they got an auxiliary in. Okay, this one does have the 3.5mm auxiliary in, so it's not just the iPod that would click onto that, or the early Apple phones. Okay, you've also got an auxiliary, so you know that's good. That was a £5. I'll be putting that on for about £15. Finally, this was a bit of a find as well. A Novak Solo chess game. Okay, now these I've looked these up. This is from the 1980s. I don't think it's ever been used. I don't think it's ever been opened. Everything is still there. I've got to put the batteries in and check the battery and see if that's any good. But yeah, that was a nice little pickup. £5. Now I've seen these on for between £25 and £35. So yeah, I'll be putting it on at 25 and seeing how I go. But yeah, chess stuff sells, okay, and this could go GSP, Global Shipping Program. All right, it's stuff like this that does get the attention of global shipping programs. Okay, so there's a few things there that I've picked up. As I say, I don't film everything in the charity shops. I will normally film in the charity shops the stuff that I leave, and then I will sort of like put everything together to do like a bit of a video here to show you what I did pick up. What I'm doing is I'm sort of like filming throughout the month, and then at the month I'll put them all together and put them online. So yeah, all right. There we go. That's that. We'll see if there's any more. I think there might be. It's half term next week. It's still in October, so there might be some more stuff. All right. See you then.
The perils of making videos. I'd done a piece in my car today introducing the fact that I was going to go to 3 charity shops, and I've deleted it by mistake. Instead of going through and just getting it all back, because there were a few other mistakes I made, I'll just do it now. All right, so I'll imagine that I'm in my car in Morrison's car park doing a piece to camera. All right, and basically what I was saying is that I was going to go to 3 charity shops, but in the past these 3 charity shops haven't really given me that much. One is too expensive, and the other 2 don't normally have stuff in that I can get. But, and I say this, one of my biggest finds from last year I got in one of these charity shops, so it's always worth going back just to have a look. So I'm going to go in them today. I'm going to have a look. Let's see how I do. This is one of those shops that normally doesn't really have a lot in, but look, there's a pair of Marks regular fit trousers, really nice condition, £1.50. If I just go, there we go, look, see, reduced £1.50. I reckon they'll go. I reckon if I put them on, I don't think they'll be on for long. Mark's stuff really sells well, so yeah, we'll have those. Lovely. And there's also these. These are a pair of Grenson moccasins. They're a £5. Black. Nice condition. Do you know, I think I will. There we go. 2 things from a shop which I normally say doesn't have anything in. There's me saying I'm not going to find anything. Look at these. £8. Adidas Solar Boost. Brand new, these are over 100. So, you know, there's a lot of markup in there. I'm really pleased with that. Yeah, size 6, good size. Okay, we'll have them. This is the expensive charity shop. You can see there's a Lyman Scott there. They put a tenner on it. There's a Ralphie. It's quite a nice one actually, but a tenner. There's a Tommy as well. Polo, £12. It's a bit too much. There is, however, a Puma Cardiff City red. Now this is when Cardiff City changed their colour to lucky red, because the bloke who owns Cardiff City is mental. But anyway, normally I'll get that for £5.50, but it's got Bampy 6 on the back. Always check the back of any football shirt. However, it's not all in vain. There's a nice pair of rubber Converse there. They're like green wellies, but they're in rubber. Okay, £12. I've just checked. They go for about 25 to 30. So we'll have them. So there you have it. That's my truffling in charity shops from the month of October. Okay, I just made some videos, put them all together with a few snippets here and there in the middle. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, In On and Gone will be out either Sunday evening or Monday morning. Okay, looking forward to it. All right, stay good. Cheers. Bye-bye.